Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Game number 3 of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Matt Harvey gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt Harvey, well, the book on Matt Harvey, it's pretty simple. If he's throwing strikes, he's an absolute nightmare for hitters. Good fastball, 93 to 96. Good curveball, and his changeup has gotten much better. If he brings his A game, you're going to have a tough time scoring off this guy.
And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first down. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Sent out to straightaway center field. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Pham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Strike 1 to start the at bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run, with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Career numbers against Matt Harvey, not great. He's 1 for 8, and he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Hard hit ball to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first now at Citi Field. And the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. Michael Wacha, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pham is there, and he has it for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Batting third, left fielder.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, his career line against Wacha. He's 1 for 4. Drilled on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning. The next to bat for St. Louis, Marcell Ozuna, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Batting seventh, third baseman number 3.
So stepping in, Jed Jerko, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Lagares to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Yadier Molina comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And a possible double play ball here for Cabrera. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Leading off the inning, Jay Bruce, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. This one's also hit well, deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit. Why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
First baseman.
Next up from New York, Dominic Smith will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit in the air to right field. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Michael Wacha, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Lagares. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Riding in once again, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
2 strikes now from Harvey. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Center field number 20, Tommy Pham.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Harvey over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Gone all the way into the upper deck.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 3 runs already home here. Lined hard toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
The 0-1 delivery. And that misses 1-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Payoff pitch on its way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. Leading off the inning, Matt Harvey, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Jerko is under it, 1 away. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pham waits on it. 2 gone.
Center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
So digging in now, Juan Lagares. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Waka's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pham sprinting after it. He gets there, but he missed it. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Fowler to the track, to the wall. Gone into the upper tank. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Second home run early in the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Drilled right back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. And danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on the run. Stepping up now, Jed Jerko. They lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Ready for another chance? Yadier Molina. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. Molina, base runner at first with one out. wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To second for one, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Second baseman number 16, Colton Wong.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Colton Wong. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets back in time. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken there by Cabrera. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in to try it again, Todd Frazier. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Smith stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He's a second-year big leaguer. 1-2 to Dominic Smith. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here now the 2-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, catcher.
Next for the Mets, Kevin Plawecki, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Wong is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler will start off the fifth in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes on the move. He's got it one away. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham. He singled his last time up. And that pitch catches the inside corner. We're in the fifth inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier is up with it. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Mets have decided to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Has been overturned, and the batter's movement.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Up around the face.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Bounce to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Brandon Nimmo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nimmo, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Ozuna giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Up next for the Mets,
now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Ozuna is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. One there on the first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Seth Lugo will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the sixth inning. No balls and one strike.
Marcell Ozuna.
Towards second. But right to Cabrera, and that's the first out.
Third baseman number 3.
Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The batter number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the sixth. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Shoots this one over to first. Smith right there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Cardinals. Digging in once again, Jay Bruce. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Third baseman number 21, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Second baseman.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He doubled his last time through. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a hard liner toward short. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the... Greg Garcia is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Hit hard down the line. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And he lays off for ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. Rosario's got it, and he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Throw to first. Not in time. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Center field number 20, Tommy Pham.
Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Wong is off of first with 2 away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 1-1. Popped him up. Bruce coming on, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. The 1-2. Hit hard to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. And that's a home run into the top tank.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that one just missed outside.
So, he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Rosario brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. Matt Bowman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready for another shot now, Dominic Smith. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Coming on is Ozuna. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. There's one.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So here's the Mets pitcher, Seth Lugo. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Here's Juan Lagares. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He having to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Pham is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready once again, Jed Jerko. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Yadier Molina. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Heading out towards shallow right. Bruce coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Colton Wong will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, right fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. The swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes 1. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the Hardy's plate.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Luke Gregerson is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Here's Jay Bruce now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball right into the shift. DeYoung's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 21.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And that's the second out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ozuna on the run, and the inning is over. Mets go down. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Pham will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Tommy Pham.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Paul DeYoung will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Matt Carpenter. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. And this will land foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. DeYoung leads off first with 1 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's got it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. No balls and a strike to count. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball swung on and hits a Cabrera at second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left. Tyler Lyons comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 70.
Digging in and looking for more, Dominic Smith. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Riding in once again, Kevin Plawecki. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, pitcher, Lugo.
Wilmer Flores will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Wilmer Flores.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This pitch is popped up. Young settles under it near second, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
7-4 the